And what is up today, guys? Today is Sunday. You know, there's nothing better to do on a Sunday than do a review. So we are going to be doing the 4 to 5 month review of the Wind Creek Casino. Let me tell you, we got our work cut out for us. So, number one, let's talk about the free play. Lack thereof, more of. Since becoming the Wind Creek, they decided to do free play every day, as they want to call it. Well, the free play was every day for the first couple of weeks. And all of a sudden, the offers got dropped down. If you were that person that was getting like, oh, I'm getting $150 to, $200 a day. And then slowly it diminished. It went down and down and down. So some of the people, if not most, are very upset, shall we say, about it. So, and they're not even coming in every day anymore. They're coming in every other day, every 2 days. It's all out of whack. You're getting emails that are being sent the next day or, actually today for 3 days later or 3 days that just passed. So it's a bit confusing. Or it comes in at 10 o'clock at night instead of 7 o'clock in the morning like it should. So it's all confusing. So, but the free play, they should work on that. They need to work on that because they just do. So it's not as good as it sounded good, but it's not as good as it's entailed to be. Number two, the comps. I think people are most upset about the comps. When it was Sands, you were getting comps that were great. I think they were great as opposed to any other casino that might have been around, at least in PA. They weren't bad. The comps now, terrible. So it's almost like for every $100 you get $1 comp. $1. That's horrible. I can't speak about the tables. I know the tables are a little bit more, but even so, I have a couple of friends who do the tables and they're upset about it too because they're not nearly getting as much. And I'm talking about, I know some big players that throw down, $50,000, $60,000 or so. They're not getting anything really for it or anything what they used to get for it. So the comps, they need to switch. Again, that's most likely because you can now turn, at least on the slot machines, you can at least turn the comps into free play, but still, it's horrible. So people, the lack of comps, just horrible, absolutely horrible. Number three, the slots. Let's talk about the slots. So for the slot players, nothing has changed. So I'm going to let you know that right now. So PA Gaming Board hasn't come in there or changed the percentages or anything. The percentages are still the same as it was when it was the Sands. However, because of the lack of people going there now, well, the percentage rate is going to drop. More money equals more money coming out of the machine. Less people, less machines being played, the percentage is going to drop. So I don't know what they're going to do about that, but they should fix it. People are constantly complaining about it. Worst casino, so tightest machines ever. Parks is blowing them out of the water. And, but people want to go to Parks. People are slowly leaving the Wind Creek. They're going other places. They're going to their rivals. So they're going to Mohegan Sun. They're going to Mount Airy. They're going to Parks. They're going to Valley Forge. And they're going to Atlantic City because Atlantic City is not that far of a drive, at least based on where Wind Creek is at. So they should probably take a look at that. And number four is our, not a biggest complaint, but people are upset. Number 4 is the talk of the Molten, which most people know who are local or who go there know is their entertainment source. So there was talk earlier that they are getting rid of it and they are going to put in a sports betting bar. Now, that's all fine, but did they have to really choose that particular location for it? A lot of people there go for not just the gambling, but the entertainment, because the entertainment, let's face it, has been there for the last 10 years when it was the Sands. And it's great. People like it, still draws a crowd. They have entertainment every night. But now they're going to take that away. So, I mean, they have a lot of space and they have a lot of property space. Why not put it anywhere else? Why not put it somewhere else? So, I mean, it is what it is. And nobody's opposed to the sports betting. By all means, put it in. We want you to put it in. But just a different location, a little more thought maybe, probably should have done it. Like I said, people are upset about it. There's actually an online petition to stop it from happening. So, I mean, if you want to go on my Facebook or go on anybody's Facebook that you know who's local pretty much, and it's called petitions.org, I believe. And it's, just type in Wind Creek petition and it's on there. So, check that out. You can sign it. So that's pretty much what's happening there. Number 5 is basically where to next. I know a lot of people are upset with the place and what they've been doing. There's been a lot of talk of they're based out of Alabama and this is their flagship. But sometimes what works down in the South doesn't work for the North, as a lot of people know. And because it's a Vegas style casino, you should actually keep it a Vegas style casino, not anything different. People liked it when it was like that, and you should continue to keep it that way. Too much change too quickly is making a lot of loyal people angry and, wanting to leave. I've gone to the other casinos many times and I've seen plenty of players that I know go to different ones just because they're upset with all the changes that are happening and they were supposed to be for the best and they aren't. So, where to next? I mean, you decide where you want to go. Personally, the Wind Creek or the Sands as it was, that's my local. I love the people there. I cherish the people I've met throughout the years. And, every employee I've ever met there is nice as nice as can be and just wonderful. Like I said, however, the place needs to be revamped and relooked at on how they are or what kind of promotions they want for their patrons. We don't ever want to see it close down, but, could that be the future? We hope not, but, where to next? So, check it out. Like and share and subscribe this video. I will be back doing more casino reviews and hopefully, this casino, the Wind Creek, does better in the future, but only time will tell. We'll see. I'll catch you later.